Hi, Evangeline here. Just wanted to give a little debut of the um, Place of Peace Sanctuary. You know, a lot of times people, or I'll try to describe what I do, or people ask, and I think one simple way of describing, I don't really even think it's what I do, it's just what kind of gets tapped into with me, through me, with other people, is much less about words and language and much more about sitting in, dropping into however you want to describe that process of like opening to like sort of like these teachers of being. And by that, I I mean stillness, silence, presence, quiet, peace, joy, communion. There's so many of these kind of like facets of being that are teachers. And by teachers, I mean they're here. They're real. They're facets of reality. Stillness is a facet of reality. And rather than just talk about them, now that can be useful, and I certainly do it, and I think it's good to hear about stillness, hear about silence, but it's completely different than dropping in and experiencing those places. It's so cliche, but they you've probably heard how you can like I could sit here and tell you about a banana for my the rest of my life, and you could listen and take notes and study bananas and go to the tropics and become a banana farmer. But if you've never tasted a banana, you just literally would just not know what a banana tasted like, right? Like that's an experience with a banana. It sounds a little weird saying it like that, but that's an experience. That's a direct experience with a banana. And it's the same, like it is the same with stillness, silence, patience. These are words. They're just words, but they point to these real, actual facets of your fundamental being. And so it's all a very long way of saying that place of peace sanctuary, it holds, there's certain places that like hold or embody some of these facets of being so powerfully and like in this palpable, accessible way. And I feel that here. Um, and so what I imagine eventually, this email I just wrote to people, or this thing I just wrote, was about eventually opening up place of peace sanctuary so that people can come and be here and feel these things I'm talking about. And I think a big part of that, although who knows, like I do not know everything that will come through here, but I do think one of the tenets, so to speak, or the foundations uh, um, of whatever is here at Place of Peace Sanctuary is like to experience, to actually help people not just hear about, think about, write about, but deep in their bones, deep in that interstitial fluid, your cells, like open to. And it's not like you have to create it. It's already here in you. Let's say, for example, quiet. I feel it right now. Like it's already here. It's already in you, and it's so palpably embodied here in the hills and so much of this property. And to spend time in that actual like pre-language experience of quiet is just nourishing on so many levels. And that's just one. That's just one. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to say a little bit. I you know, I do envision starting a church, and that's going to be part of it. Is like helping people, providing a place for people to actually experience together, you know, and actually together, like where our presences are here together, and together opening to, um, say, connection. And again, there's that word connection. It's just a word. We could talk about it. We could write a dissertation on connection. We could study, you know, 20 different cultures definition and expressions of connection. But until you go down, and I always feel it is down, but it could be out, until you allow yourself, and it's like a vulnerability, right? There can be a vulnerability there. Allow yourself to touch true connection. It'll all just be talk. As Adyashanti says, my main teacher, about his teacher used to say, the Dharma, which is like the teachings in Buddhism, the Dharma can so easily become just talk. Okay, I hope this is communicating something. And I hope this sound picks up, even though I have headphones on. Okay, take care. Over and out.